Well, away from Kente, we're moving straight to this. Also, it says that Sarkodie is the greatest rapper I have ever seen. This is coming from Obrafour, and it says, when it comes to the rap industry in Ghana, many have given Sarkodie his flowers. Legendary hip-life artist Obrafour is the latest to do so, labeling Sarkodie the greatest rapper he has ever seen. In an interview with content creator Code Mickey, Obrafour reflected on Sarkodie's early days in the music industry. He recalled witnessing the rapper's humble beginnings and the unwavering determination that set him apart from his peers at the time. And according to the veteran musician, Sarkodie entered the rap scene with a rare drive and discipline that made it clear he was destined for greatness. Yesterday, Obibini was here and we asked him, and he agreed. But he also said he was also one of the best rappers. But he sort of agreed with Obrafour. Edem, you agree with Obrafour? I mean, he said he has seen, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that Sarkodie has really done well.
Yes.
You know, his impact on people. I mean, prior to Sarkodie coming into the industry, we had a lot of people who were doing that, and people who even paved the way, from the Ambulance to Reggie Rockstone to Obrafour himself, TikTok. I mean,
Lord Kenya.
A lot of people were doing it. Lord Kenya doing the rap, and I appreciate how he put premium on all of these people. And I still remember when Tick was presenting the TGMA award for New Artist of the Year. I think 2010 or 2009, and I mean, what he said about him, it tells you that they all saw that Charlie, the guy was coming with a certain fire. And right from there, Sarkodie did not just, there was a saying that African players, I mean, do at times do not go far because of a certain, organizational inertia. When it gets to them, it's like he's coming from a certain background. Now he moves into Europe. Life is better for him. He's enjoying it. And it's like,
they just go quiet.
And it's at times even happened to some Brazilian players as well. But he did not allow that, recognition he was getting to be the end. So, I would like to take it through this. He started from creating a certain brand awareness for himself. Right. And, in that stage, during that stage of brand awareness, Sarkodie was everywhere, rapping in cars, Charlie doing remixes, like he was literally everywhere. And at that time, I think the internet era where things were turning around, we were at that stage, but he took advantage of every little opportunity. Kasahari, he really used all those environments around him to be able to create that needed brand awareness for himself. Then he was able to come into that stage for brand consideration, where he was encouraging his potential admirers and fans to believe in the dream. And he started with his albums, among others, and consistency. Because if you want people to, if you are at that brand consideration stage and you want people to accept you, consistency and the quality must be key. And through that stage, he really proved that, indeed, I am consistent. Then from there, he moved to the brand preference stage, where he made sure that you have to choose me over other rappers. You have to choose me over other people. Or with me, you have to forget others. Where he became the preference. And he did that just not without only the talent, by adding other things to his brand. Where he started nurturing his fan base. He started creating a certain brand persona for himself. And where the sack came in, where he even bought some merchandise among others, and started adding certain attachment to his brand. And from that point, he moved on to mobilize his family and started with his Rapaholic. And with this, he was building a certain brand community. Because if you want to be the preference, then you need to give us a certain, what do you call, differentiation factor, which makes you different from your colleagues. And at that point, it was rappers in that scene were not doing that mobilization. And he was able to keep his composure and his people to this point.
Yeah.
And from there, the loyalty came inside, the brand loyalty, where he was able to hold on to them and, build a bond. Because that bond that you build with people bring about a loyalty, because they know that you are part of them, they are part of you. And he was able to hold on with his people, then expanded his brand. You understand?
Yeah.
So you could see that he was moving in stages and ensuring that in all of these stages, something was happening. Then we are where we are today.
Yes.
Where he made sure that the SAC name is not just a name, not just a talent, but there's a certain factor behind the name. And I'm not surprised that he's able to grow the brand to this point. And what he did in Kumasi, it was very fantastic. He's made a point that he comes from Kumasi, which we all know. He comes from Ashanti region, let me put it that way. He comes from Drason Kwanta. He's an Ashanti boy. He's made that pronouncement. But he decided to further touch base with them well. And look at how they crafted the name of the event. It could have been Rapaholic Kumasi. But he decided to say this is a homecoming edition. So what is he doing? I'm one of you. I'm coming home. That is calling for some level of brand community and bond building. Yeah. Maybe they have not seen him that. And the activities he rolled up further deepen the love. If people were passive or butterfly, we have some kind of customers who were just passive or butterfly. With what he did in the Ashanti region, they are now becoming core family. His street engagements, the walk, and not end there. He created a certain, mentality that I don't just want to associate with you that I come from here, but I also want to see your progress. So he organized Kumasi or Ashanti is Rising music, tourism, and brought certain stakeholders as well as industry players in the region from all sectors, from music, movies, kids, and everybody. What can we do to lift the industry? And also brought some resource people. So, the mobilization from there, then to the final day,
which is the concert,
where it's even, it was crazy where it was raining. I heard him in an interview saying that he was very, very jittery at a point because where he was and he could hear the sound of the rain from the roof, it meant that they rain cat and dog. We cry the buffalo and elephants in soon more thing. And for the people to still standing there. Then after the show, he says, forgive me. I'm sorry for whatever happened. There were challenges. You stood by me. I empathize with you. Sorry, we'll do it better. To the extent of running interviews. So he closed everything. So for me, if I look at Sarkodie's journey, mostly when young artists come to me, I tell them that they should go and watch the various stages of Sarkodie and all that he did. And if they really believe in themselves and apply some of the elements, they can succeed. Right. So for me, he's a big inspiration, and I'm not surprised Obrafour said that. Big shout out to Sark and his team. And he said, regardless of everything, if he doesn't have somebody in his team and somebody brings an idea, he makes sure that he takes it and brings his people on board.
All right.
So big shout out to him and the Sark Nation. They have been, a solid wall behind him. They held him down.
Edem Mensah
Sark Nation, and big shout out to Team Sark too.
All right, Robert. Hey, Edem.
Yo,
Robert,
Yeah.
do you agree with Obrafour?
Okay, so for me, well, I would want to look at it from multiple angles.
Yes.
First of all, who is speaking? That's Obrafour.
Yes.
Ghana rap software.
Yes.
I mean, clearly he is adored within the space of rap because we all know that. I think I don't know when it came out. I think it was in '99 thereabouts.
Obrafour.
I think it came out around '99.
Obrafour.
Yeah,
Yes, 99.
so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and everybody that heard him rap was marveled, or like, wow, this is
So different.
This is so different. Hip life, going to another level. I remember watching Reggie Rockstone introduce Obrafour on stage on the second Accra Street Vibe Carnival.
Wow.
That happened at Independence Square. I think the first one was on Oxford Street.
Yes,
and then the
Oxford Street.
second one also had to go to the Independence Square, stretching from that particular angle. And the things he said on that stage when he was introducing Obrafour on stage, huge. And so you'd actually see that it's from one generation to another, like Reggie, Obrafour,
now Sarkodie.
Now Sack, that kind of vibe. And you, even at the Rapaholic program, you could clearly see that these folks were on stage, that kind of stuff. There's a song that he has that he was recommending for the young folks who wanted to be big. He said, Wasoki, what's the name? Wasoki, Maka.
Yeah.
Like I've forgotten the name of the song, but in the song he's advising people to soak
that journey.
For you to soak songs from the masters that be. So essentially, what I'm trying to say is that Obrafour's endorsement, obviously, it has weight, a lot of weight, and but is what he's saying true? Obviously, there's a lot of evidence why one would want to say what he's saying, because if you look at Africa, rap no day like singing.
No.
Rap no day like singing.
No, and
usually
those who rapped at a point had to go singing.
Exactly, and when we say rap in Africa, we are not competing with anyone.
Nope.
They talk about Afro beats, and you can focus on the singing aspect that we are competing with others. When it comes to dance hall, Ghana is not competing with anyone.
Jamaica, nobody.
When it comes to rap, we are not competing with anyone. Because we are in the forefront, so to say, clearly. And the people who have held it down, Sarkodie is one huge person. Yeah. And you see, when we talk about Sark, it's about the fact that you take your local dialect and win international
awards,
best flow on a platform that is so huge, BET, where I doubt they understand what you're saying.
They don't.
You understand what I'm saying? So he's done quite good for himself, and was decorated when it comes to awards at the Ghana Music Awards and all of that. So it's all of these, but what really... So I think that, yes, obviously, if you want to look at all the elements, Obrafour has a very strong point. But beyond that, what really touches me is the other side. So I was doing some reading, and this one I'll go a little bit scriptural.
Okay.
I was doing some reading, and I started asking myself questions. The parable of the talents, where a master was traveling, and then he called 3 servants. He gave one 5 talents, gave another 2, another one, and he gave to each person according to their abilities. Came back, the person that had 5 had multiplied it and made 10 out of it. The person that had 2 now had 4, and the person that had 1 had buried it and did nothing with it. And so lately I've been thinking about the things that we have as talents or giftings that God has given to us, and I keep asking myself, what have we done with that which God has given to us? I think that when I look at people like Obrafour, I look at people like Sark. So let me put Sark in that particular space right now. He had something.
Yeah.
He identified it. He developed it, and he deployed it.
Yeah.
And he is taking it to the ends of the world without limit. Like, there is no record label whatsoever, and he's done everything he can, partnering with whoever he's supposed to partner, going on to whatever platforms, just to be able to showcase that which he's given. And I'm just asking myself, how many of us have taking that which we've been given in terms of talent, in terms of gifts,
That's a very
and
big question.
deployed it to that particular level, like literally sacrifice our all or put in everything that we can to take it to that next level. And I think that for me, he's been a good steward of the blessing that God has given to him. And if there's really anything for me to learn, then that's it. How, when God gives you something, you literally have to take it to the next level. Yes, multiply it, amplify it, take it to the next level. Let it be that one thing that basically is, defining the possible every single day. And I think that's what he's done. And I must say kudos and probably encourage others to also do the same. You know you have any talent from God, Charlie, put it to use.
All right, there you go. And thank you so much, gentlemen. Edem took all our time.
It's a time taker.
There is a lot to talk about Sark Brand.
Yes,
so
that I know.
Time request.
That I know.
The time's small.
The time's small.
Charlie, the brand has achieved a lot, and we really need to, let people understand some of these things so they can also learn from what it's been able to achieve.
All right.
Yeah. So let me also quickly add that I think it's not just about talent. It's not just about talent. It's about the talent, what you do with the talent, the impact you are creating, the fact that people are following, the fact that you are shifting culture, the fact that you are, all of these things contribute. So yeah, if it's talent, there are so many people with talents, but it's what you're doing with the talent, and that's why I had to bring in. If you're able to multiply what you have, they give you 5, and you multiply it and make it 10. Then it means that obviously you have gone beyond what you have. You've gone beyond your circle, but gone beyond your country, gone beyond the geographical region. You have literally, and you've inspired a lot of young people who are coming up and literally doing the work. So yes, Obrafour's judgment has, a lot of credibility in it, and yes, I think his truth holds.
Thank you so much, Edem. Thank you. Make sure this Sunday you sleep early so you can come early on Monday.
Sunday.
Yes, sleep early.
Women in worship.
Yes, there's Jakalolome's events as well.
Empress is also performing. We have a couple of events.
Is she performing or she's ministering?
She's ministering.
At both events, right?
Yeah, both events.
So you're a busy man this weekend.
You're a busy man this weekend. Make sure you still sleep and come early.
Sleep, yeah.
Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Robert, as well. And thank you to you all for doing the listening. We're so grateful. Remember, we are back here on Monday from 6 to 10 a.m. This is Daybreak Kids. I'd like to say a very big thank you to you, Mr. Hagler, for putting this together all the time. Supported by Debbie Sway, Ni Apnes on social media, DJ Bradash, DJ Fantastic. Thank you to you all. My name is Doreen Avio, and up next is Music Box, right? With Obete.
Highest paid DJ Obete.
Okay, all right. So enjoy and also enjoy the rest of our.
This is Hits.